Hello there and welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Start us off. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
A nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the leg. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
They bring them down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What do you know, Chris? An option keep for a first down by an Oregon quarterback. Man, I love to see that. And think about all the different games I had a chance to call watching Oregon quarterbacks with that dual threat ability to throw it, but of course, being able to run the football. Jeremiah Masoli, Marcus Mariota, Bo Nix more recently, and the tradition lives on.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think of it.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
To the air, it's Aller. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. On the run, it's Singleton. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Tackle on the play at the 17-yard line. 2nd down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw. It's Eller. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Ducks offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's caught. It's Stewart. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And the freshman making an impact play there.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. With the return, it's Brown. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. See if the defense can make adjustments. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, it's Aller. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll throw it now. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quick catch over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Penn State.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Tries to get it to the running back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
Score tie, 7-7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. Finding space at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. This goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to pass, it's Allen. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He's found some room at the 45. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Brings up second
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Looking to throw yet again. Got him. He's sacked.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they've regained the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Dropping back, it's Aller. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quick pass, the catch is made. After the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And they hand it off to the back. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the run.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the completion made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Aller. Looks to the left, pass caught. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he's got it. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Not much on that play, brought down short. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Snags a quick throw.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
That completion makes it second and short. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They stop him, but it's a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
That's a design quarterback keeper. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
It's now second and goal.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense. A quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just looking downfield. It's Aller. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Long kickoff. No chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. State offense comes back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete, but here decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And this is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense cannot be stopped. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Bringing it out. It's Wallace. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Scanning the field, it's Aller. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Back to throw again. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the ball rolls dead. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
42 Spider.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. QB decides to keep it here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to prove this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Dropping back, it's Aller. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the ground, it's Singleton. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here.
Good enough for a first down.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Nittany Lions are going to cash in this red zone trip.
For the offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice game.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
A quick throw out left, complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 52, Penn State 21.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They look to throw it here on second down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score. Oregon 52, Penn State 28.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Ducks offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Now they'll run a draw play. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Penn State offense will take over. First and 10.
First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Aller. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. At midfield, inside the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Okay.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
The offense really clicking here. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Ready?
Important second down play coming up.
Double right. Here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Jackrabbit.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's a draw play. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Okay,
The
ready.
Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down.
Pound 55 wheat. Ready to go.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about that? What a call on 4th down. They get the conversion under a minute to go, and that should be about it. What a job by this offense to be able to come up with a victory today.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.